St. Peter's now. Canarian Keys, a scream out, whoa. Over Kenya, me a go. Atlas, Large Molino, Philips, continue. Mansion, Tabernacle, Sadler's, Black Rock, Bellevue, Barcelona, St. Paulstown. Just like that, we got Newton.
At Nature's Discount, the herbal store on 4th Street, we provide herbal supplements for all your needs. Blood sugar, blood pressure, prostate, liver, heart, kidney, and more. Oils, pure herbal teas, wholesome vitamins, healthy foods, alkaline water, bodybuilding supplements, weight loss and sexual health supplements, even hair and body care products. We support the natural health of the whole family. Get healthy naturally. Call us at 662-5447. Like us on Facebook, Nature's Discount Nutrition Center. Your get healthy, feel wealthy people.
Glam out in the best names and designer frames with Quartz Optical. Buy one stylish frame and get 50% off your second pair. Sport your favorite Armani, Converse, Vogue, and many more frames for less. Get an additional 10% off and pay nothing for 30 days when you pay with Ready Finance. Book your free eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Don't miss the opportunity to glam out. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer available while stocks last. Special.
This message brought to you by ZIZ and the Fire Department of St. Kitts and Nevis.
I am Woman Fire Officer Louise Clark from the St. Kitts Nevis Fire and Rescue Services with your safety tip for today. Keep items that can catch on fire at least 3 feet away from anything that gets hot, such as space heaters. Smoking materials can cause residential fire death. If you smoke, take precautions. Smoke outside, choose fire-safe cigarettes, never smoke in bed, when drowsy or medicated, or if anyone in the home is using oxygen.
This message was brought to you by ZIZ and the St. Kitts Nevis Fire Department. Well, I was reading the article the other day, right? This article popped up on my timeline about Eddie Grant suing Donald Trump. And from reading, it sounds like he might get through. It sounds so. I was like, what? Everybody trying to sue Trump and can't get through. And here comes Eddie Grant now. Look like he can get through, people. Yeah, man, he used this song in his campaign. And Eddie Grant is suing Donald Trump for it.
Now in the street there is violence, and then a lot of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I abhor ya. Can't get food for the kid. Good God, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Who is to blame in what country? Never can get to the one. Dealing in multiplication, and they still can't feed everyone. Oh no, we gonna Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Oh, out in the street. Out in the street. Out in the daytime. Out in the night. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Out in the street. Out in the street. Out in the playground. In the dark side of town. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. And then we'll take it higher. Hey, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Oh, yeah.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen,
Daytime.
Trump may face day in court thanks to Eddie Grant, man. Oh boy. Well, I say may. I say may. I say may. I say may. You know, these things are. So, for those of you who are, boy, finally Trump gonna get a lawsuit and baby story. I don't know. Maybe not. Trump got some good lawyers, boy. So far, so good. He's just getting away. Anyways, man. It's 20 minutes went up to the hour of 10 o'clock. I'm not even going to take another break. I'm just going to get right into our conversation this morning with Rommel from the fire department. And please pardon his tardiness. If you haven't heard the news as yet, there was an accident on the road this morning, hence why I did not even made mention of why, you know, they're on the way, whatnot and whatnot. I understand that the guys were on the scene and you had, you know, something to do. So I was prepared, just in case you said, GQ, I can't come this morning. I was prepared because I understand, you know what I mean? But good morning and thanks for, you know, coming to the studio.
Of course, good morning. I always look forward to being here on Tuesdays.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so what I would like to start off with is basically some, how should I put it, advice. As it relates to, because I just got from a traffic accident, as it relates to traffic accident. I know, you know, sometimes you want to get somewhere and you need to get there fast. And, you know, you have to take a lot of things into consideration. The traffic, road conditions, while the road might not be wet, the road might be dusty, and all of that is cause for slippage. No, that accident that we responded to this morning, you know, we don't know how it was caused because we were not eyewitness. And I can't say that it is any fault of the driver. I don't know. But I want to encourage us to be cautious when we're driving. Even if we are driving, and I would not encourage anybody to drive above the speed limit. I think the speed limit all around is 40 miles per hour. That's good speed. That's fast enough to get you from point A to point B. If you gauge yourself properly. And even while you choose to take a chance and go above the speed limit, you still have to be careful. Because like I say, it's a machine. And anything can go wrong with a machine. You might turn off and think it's perfectly fine. If something happens, you're driving fast, something lock up, you skid off the road, you have an accident. So I want to encourage us to be very careful when we're driving. Be cautious, pay attention to traffic, pay attention to road conditions, so to avoid accidents or collisions or what have you. To protect yourself and other pedestrians or other road users, other motorists, you know, from these type of situations. That accident this morning, I am quite happy that the individual, the driver, was able to, well, she was not able to walk away, but she was carried away, but she was conscious, she was up, she was alert, and while there were some injuries, it was not, how should I put it? He had the EMS on scene. The EMS was, you know, doing their thing, and they do what they do very well. And so they were able to, you know, keep her calm. And she was really, really, really calm, considering she was really calm. So I know the EMTs, they did a fantastic job. And I heard them speaking to her, to try to keep her calm, reassuring her that, you can get you out and you're going to be all right. And so she was just relaxed.
So you guys didn't have to use the jaws of life, right?
We had to.
Wow.
We had to use the jaws of life. We had to use a grinder to do some cutting. It's different tools we had to use to basically get the job done. But the job was done and she got out safe. Though there were some injuries, she got out safe and was taken to the hospital. So I'm really happy. I'm happy that she, the injuries could have been more
Her life
extreme.
was saved. Her life was saved.
Yes, her life was saved. And so I just want to encourage us, be careful. If you need to get from point A to point B at a certain time, you gauge yourself and you leave home at a certain time so that you don't have to rush. There are a lot of vehicles in St. Kitts. I like to say that we have more vehicles than people in St. Kitts. So you have to take traffic into consideration. Don't assume that today is going to be a light day. No, you take that into consideration. There's going to be traffic. You know how 7:30, 8 o'clock traffic is. So you gauge yourself when you leave home so you don't have to rush.
Right.
All right, so I just want to encourage us to drive safe. Drive safe.
You also promised to bring those statistics, the balance, but I'm assuming based on your morning.
Right. Unfortunately, that took up most of my time, and I was not able to compile that information yesterday either. And so I how should I put it? Did I break my promise? Not intentionally.
No.
Not intentionally.
Life happened.
But not intentionally. So I will get those statistics for you for next Tuesday, hopefully.
Yes, ma'am.
That we don't have another emergency like this one.
Regardless, do it today, right?
Right. We'll see what happens.
Even
next
if you have
week.
to WhatsApp it to me and say, well, Q, I can't make it this morning, read that for the people.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. But I'll try to get that done prior. So we
Nice.
have that information.
Nice.
Yes,
nice.
sir. Yeah.
So Timothy, what I want to do this morning, I want to
Right.
extend my.
Yeah, you could call me Timothy. It's all right. But I know what you mean.
Oh, Ramel, sorry. Jesus.
I know what you mean. It's all right.
What I want to do, right, based on the fact that you guys weren't prepared for this morning, right? I appreciate you coming to the studio and letting the public know what happened,
Yeah.
and that the lady is okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to cut the program now and then we continue next week, you can. Or if you have something in mind,
I
to
have
share.
something. Yeah,
Okay.
we are always prepared. You don't worry about that, man, JQ.
All right.
Well, it's some more advice, really. We are basically out right now, doing what we call hydrant patrol, hydrant maintenance, and we have come across some areas where we know fire hydrants were, and now we're looking for the fire hydrants. We can't find them. They mysteriously disappeared. Now that is a result of, either vegetation going over the hydrants, or maybe dirt get over the hydrants and then grass grow on the hydrants. So we did basically, and for persons who have lawn outside the fence on the sidewalk, we basically have to dig up the land to find the hydrant. So to avoid this, what we are asking is for persons who are fortunate enough to have a fire hydrant right outside of your residence. Now, it is our responsibility to clean and maintain these fire hydrants, but I want to believe it would be in your best interest and the protection of your property if you assist in keeping, at least, we're not asking you to open the fire hydrant and do anything. If you could keep around the fire hydrants cleared from debris, dirt, not allowing any grass and so forth to go over the fire hydrants, that would be helpful to us when we have to come and locate the hydrants. Now, most of the fire hydrants, they are painted yellow, right? And for those that are not painted, the cover on the fire hydrants has FH. That means fire hydrant. So even if you see one on the sidewalk that is not painted, if it marks fire hydrant, or even if it's not marked fire hydrant, whatever it is, is something to do with either water department or utility company. It would be in your best interest to keep it clean. Or keep it, not just clean, keep it area clear. We have had to literally dig out some of the fire hydrants, and the only how we know that a hydrant is there sometimes is because the valve is still above the ground, so we could see that. And there might be an instance, where over time the enclosure if it's a concrete enclosure over time, it breaks away and so forth and everything falling. So if you have one outside of a residence, again, it's our responsibility to clean and maintain these hydrants, to come and paint, which is what we're doing now. But it would be in your best interest to assist us to at least keep in the area, if there is vegetation, if you still have grass on the sidewalk and not a concrete sidewalk, when you're cutting, you keep the area around the fire hydrant cleared, so the hydrant is visible. Okay, so at least when we come to do our maintenance, we know it's right, we see it, and we just come and do our cleaning and painting. We know we like to reassure, because I was doing over at College Housing, and while I was maintaining one of the hydrants, persons were actually looking, because it's reassuring to know that, hey, okay, fire department is in the area, and they're making sure that their stuff is in order. And when they see that bright yellow paint, it's exciting. At least they know, okay, well, a hydrant here. Persons actually come out and say, well, I watch a hydrant around the corner and the bend. I know where it is. But if they know where it is, I mean, they're paying attention as well. So that is a great help for us also. So, yes, we're encouraging our persons to, help us keep the area around clean. Also, there may be sometimes over time and due to age, the hydrants tend to leak. They tend to leak. So we are also asking, if you see a hydrant leaking or if you see any water just coming from the ground anywhere, you contact the water department. Contact the water department, you give them the necessary information as it relates to the location, so they could come and, make whatever repairs necessary. Water is, it's a very important resource. And while you might say, okay, well, we got a lot to say water is things, and you might not foresee a drought, but all like now, sir, Shadwell, every night I don't have any water.
Wow.
Every night water is turned off.
Wow.
So there must be a reason for doing that. So we should not just be negligent or just, be absent-minded and decide, okay, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me, and just let it run.
Yeah.
A simple phone call, hey, watch, I see some water coming from this place and this street and that street, log the call, let these guys come and do what they need to do. We can't allow this resource to just go to waste.
Put on your headphone there, Ramel. Let's take this first call here. All right, sorry, let's try this one. Good morning.
Good morning, GQ.
Good morning, Dumpling.
I'd like to ask the fireman that up here by Point Garden, when you're coming up to go Shadwell, where the building new join on house,
Yes.
may see no fire
Hydrant?
to say in case that up here have a fire, what will take place, because up here it got what? Three or 4 units,
Yes.
and may knock out in the road. So you all must come up here and check the road. Me up by Shadwell.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I live at Shadwell too, so I know what you mean.
Yeah. So that is the only thing. And I'm glad you talk about when the people cut in the yard and the grass then go in the drain and so.
Yeah.
It does humbug the big drain.
Right,
because
yes.
I just try to clean up here, right?
Yeah.
And some of them like the building the wall, when they don't then say, well, let us take up the stone them
Right.
and clean up the area.
Right.
Some of them get out. I remember when I was growing up, if you want to put your dirt, your sand, you try to put it like pad on your land and you get like block, or you get some old galvanized and you fence it round that it don't go in the drain.
Right.
But right now I have a problem up here with the stone and the dust and in the drain. So when heavy rain comes, down where the big drain with the white big iron thing for the water to run
Yeah.
on.
Yes, yes, yeah.
It block up. And don't care how I tell them, they want to argue. And as big people, is we live up here. It's going to affect me. Because right now, if you come up here and you look in the drain itself, down on the road to go by Shadwell,
Yeah.
when the cleaners them cutting the people them yards, my mate say that because I got a gentleman to cut me yard. And when he cut me yard, he got his thing to blow up the rubbish, the grass, all in the road. And he packed them with a kind of cat hang on to his vehicle.
Yeah.
But this you're trying the grass in the drain. So if you come up here, the big drain, I think I might have to come flush out here because cement, stone, all kind of things got it blocked up right now. And a young mosquitoes don't start to have it down to the bottom of the road. Coming in the little place here where the cut for me to drive in.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So please come and check it out for me, and you will see that me dumpling ain't telling a lie. Let's say people are getting paid for the people to cut the yard, who ain't getting $100, $90, walk with your cabbage sack, a broom, and something and take up the rubbish out the drain. You understand? Don't try it in the big drain because the fire truck ain't coming up here to flush out the drain. So I want you all to come and check it out for me. I
Yes.
don't tell the gentleman down the health center about it. And he tell me that how just get training and while I see it happen here with some of them, not they big people, you modernize in your place. Clean up your stand and your thought and your stone. You understand? Because the cement that they're using up here.
Dumpling, we get you. We get you, Dumpling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, right? We get you. We're going to take another call. Good morning.
Good morning, GQ.
Yes, ma'am.
And good morning, Romel.
Yes, morning.
Yeah, now I'm listening to you. Now, yesterday afternoon when I was going into work, about after 4, going to 5, close to 5, I see the fire truck going down, full speed. And about, I don't know what, if they had a fire or accident or whatever. But about after 8 minutes to 9, going for 9, I hear the same fire truck going down again, screaming going down. So you all really got it in your hand. And we got to really commend you for the good work you all do.
Yes.
Because I'm going to tell you, and I come uplift people on the radio every Tuesday. You all doing a good job and continue to fight the good fight because without you all, I do not think that these fire, I don't think this fire will get so far how they want to get. And with the fire hydrant too. I believe that you all they're supposed to put this fire hydrant in a way that way you all could, if you got a big fire, around residential area, you all could really quickly get the thing. Not a fire hydrant way out there and the fire there and no resident area around the thing there. So I just want to commend you all and continue to do what you all got to do. Blessed.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your call. All right, good morning.
Eh.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, man.
Yeah, holding on.
No, go ahead, you're live.
Okay, good morning.
Yes, morning.
And Romel, I am always so impressed with you. I'm
Yes,
going to be
thanks,
honest
sir.
with you.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You come well equipped. And that appeal where you made this morning in relation to the hygiene is very important.
Yes, sir.
Because sometimes, we take a lot of things for granted. And what I'm talking about in relation to, I find what is happening is a lot of vehicular traffic. They tend to basically park right over the hygiene.
Right, that's a problem.
And
yeah.
not thinking, in case of something, you're not in the vehicle, you're gone wherever you're gone, and by the time you all reach, it's a serious problem. I think you all made an appeal to persons already, but I'm seeing it more and more often. So persons have to be cognizant of these situations, because you never know what can happen. And it could be your own. And then they're going to try to throw the blame on the fire officers. But you can't do nothing if there's a vehicle parking that way where you cannot get to the hygiene.
Exactly.
And it's so important that person understand the importance of these hygiene. I'm glad that you all are making an effort, And we just have to help each other. Your appeal is so appropriate.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's just appropriate that person need to understand the authorities and the community have to work hand in hand. And that's how we will get any way going forward.
Yes, indeed.
It can't be just the authorities and then the public just doing as they like. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. And in relation to the accident this morning, I'm glad that the lady is okay.
Yes,
and you correctly put it in terms of the vehicular traffic. We have to realize that there's a lot of vehicles in St. Kitts in particular. So if you want to reach to work for a certain time, you have to take that into consideration. And couple with the condition of the road, if it is rainy or something like that.
Right.
So persons have to be cognizant of that and realize this is not in like the 1970s when you know what I mean, you could have get from Bastia to wherever in quick time.
Yes.
A lot, and every week the car boat is still coming in still. So these are the things personal. But as I said, continue doing what you're doing, Romel. You know what I mean, you're doing a great job. You're so humble, and your appeal, I think a person is going to understand where you all are coming from and understand the importance. Have a good day.
Yes, thank you.
All right, we missed that one. Hold on a sec, Romel. All right, let's make sure it's clear before we... All right, so, regardless, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks. Thanks for being here, man.
Right, but what I want to do quickly is to thank the callers, especially, well, Dumpling made a point that I actually forgot. Is where a person is doing construction, that is a problem also, because all of their leftovers end up on the sidewalk, and that too covers the hydrants, especially if you have concrete. And once the concrete settles, that we have a serious problem. So I want to thank Dumpling, because she actually brought back to my memory. And of course, all the other callers, thank you for the encouragement, and for the last call.
Leston.
Who?
Leston, Wilshire.
Right, yes. I want to thank you so much for the encouragement, and thank you for calling in. And, these calls, it really keeps us going. And so we really want to thank everybody who called. And we will continue to do our best to continue to safeguard, the lives and the property of the people of St. Kitts. And, of course, you mentioned, we work hand in hand. Collaboration, that's how we get the work done. So, yes, we want to thank everybody again. Yes.
And thank you once again, Normel.
For sure.
And catch you next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Godspeed. Don't touch that dial. It's 10 o'clock in the studio. We'll be back right after this.
This message brought to you by ZIZ and the Fire Department of St. Kitts and Nevis.
I am Woman Fire Officer Louise Clark from the St. Kitts Nevis Fire and Rescue Services with your safety tip for today. Keep items that can catch on fire at least 3 feet away from anything that gets hot, such as space heaters. Smoking materials can cause residential fire death. If you smoke, take precautions. Smoke outside, choose fire-safe cigarettes, never smoke in bed, when drowsy or medicated, or if anyone in the home is using oxygen.
This message was brought to you by ZIZ and the St. Kitts Nevis Fire Department.
Always be sure you settle for more. Get up to 35% off Baker's fully comprehensive vehicle insurance and still cover a whole lot more. Enjoy higher discounts and better coverage for any kind of vehicle, car, SUV or pickup with free loss of use, windscreen cover and special perils. To sign up, call Kane Agencies Limited at 869-465-3333 or log on to beacon.co.tt and settle for more today.
Experience the value. Get the cable's value bundle today. Internet, Ultra TV, free HBO Max, and a free Cable Platinum Loyalty MasterCard for only $157 monthly. Feel the thrill of 74 channels of Ultra TV. Feel the rush of the cable's 35 megabyte Bolt Internet. Maximum streaming entertainment is free with HBO Max and the ultra convenience of the Platinum Loyalty MasterCard. Shop, save, share, and don't forget, get a free internet upgrade when you pay your cable bills with Platinum Loyalty MasterCard. Not a cable customer? Sign up today and get more out of your internet, TV, shopping, and payment experience. The Cable's Value Bundle, Ultra TV, Internet, free HBO Max, and Platinum Loyalty MasterCard at $250 value for only $157 per month. Call the Cable 465-2588 and come experience the value.
Mommy, remember you told me if I pass all my exams, you would buy me a brand new laptop computer, a cell phone, and a PlayStation 4? Well, here are the results.
Wow, son, you did great. But where can I find all these stuff at affordable prices?
Smart Electronics, Mommy. They have stuff for the entire family. They have washing machines, cell phones, tablets, refrigerators, TVs, blenders, irons, microwave ovens, Bluetooth speakers, and much, much more. And they are located at Port Zante opposite the food court.
Wow, but son, where did you get all this information?
My friend told me, and he also told me if you buy them somewhere else, they won't last.
Is that so?
Yes, Mommy, so I don't want you to buy them anywhere else but Smart Electronics.
Okay, son, get dressed. We're going down to Smart Electronics.
No need to go to St. Martin anymore. We have everything available right here in St. Kitts. And remember, we have only one store in St. Kitts, and we are located at Port Zante opposite the food court. Smart Electronics, way to live a smart life.
Glam out in the best name